Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another She Says Serena. I'm still your lovely host, Serena, and welcome. Uh, we've got some friends joining us from now on. This is how things are going to look. This ain't much how I feel in my brain most of the time. So, this is how things are going to look here for us from now on. We have some special guests. We have our friend Buddha. We have Guadalupe. We have George the Camel. George the Camel, please don't forget about him. He's important. We have our friend Buddy Christ. And of course, we have White Santa. Ho, ho, ho. White Santa has always cracked me up. We teach our children to go sit on the lap of a strange man um, who promises to give them gifts if they behave. And isn't that kind of weird? It's all cool, though. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's not take it away from the kids. It's just a little creepy to me. I don't get it. So, I wanted to talk tonight about some things that I taught my daughters growing up, and I don't know if they perceived my actions as I perceive them now. Um, I feel like due to my actions that I taught my children, that I taught my daughters that a woman's worth is in her ability to keep a clean house and keep her husband happy. I taught them that a woman's worth is in finding balance. And it's funny that I taught them that through my actions, or at least I feel like I did. Because those are the three things that I've kind of struggled with the most in front of them. Maintaining a clean house. I say a lot, don't I? Maintaining a clean house is something that I've always struggled with. My house is either clean or it's lived in. Um, there have been a time or two where it's lived in to the point where I don't want company, but mostly it's just lived in. I would eat from my kitchen, not from my floor. So I keep arranging this little set here because I was on that side of the room and now I'm on this side of the room and I keep trying to find balance because I'm very manic right now. And as you guys know, I've been manic for the last several weeks. So when I'm manic, and no, if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to you, if you're watching this right now, it's not that I read your mind. It's that we go through similar things. My dog just scared the holy Jesus out of me. Uh, Hopefully there won't be too many sounds coming now because she opened the door. I'm not too sure what she's up to. She's, what are you doing? She's in here sniffing around. We'll see what happens. Um, no, I think she's just going to make herself at home. So that's why I keep rearranging things. When I'm manic, uh, I get really high and I'm trying to bring myself down to a point where, okay, we can calm it down a little bit and think things through more thoroughly. My youngest daughter has always, like her entire life, she has excelled at helping me find a balance and a space so that I can be okay. And it's funny because she kind of has the same little thing with her where there has to be balance within the space. This is going to drive her insane. Like the crosses being, not together and stuff like that. That's just going to make her crazy. But wait until she sees my Christmas decorations. She's got to fix those for us. So, for me, balance is very soothing. Once I achieve balance, it's someplace where I like to stay. And sometimes that's hard because it depends on who's coming in your life, who's going from your life, what's going on in your life. Do you have lots of projects happening? Or are you just on a regular schedule that you just have to get up, go do what you need to do, come home, do what you need to do, get up tomorrow, do the same thing over and over? That works really, really well for me to be on a schedule where I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and can just be for a while and read and meditate a little bit and then my husband wakes up and we have some coffee. That's nice in the morning. I do like that. I like to go to work at the same time every day. I like to get off at the same time every day. I like to come home and do a whole lot of nothing. Uh, and that's pretty much how it goes. Once I find balance in one space, like I really feel like this is going to be the balance in this space. Um, and it's funny because part of the reason that I've taught my daughter some of the things that I've taught them was because of what I've been taught, whether it be however it was that I was taught, because different things in my life came from different people. Um, and so me being the way that I was when they were younger about cleanly, used to say it all the time: cleanliness is next to godliness. I used to tell them that. Um, with me being so, I was so manic when they were young, all the time, all the time. It was really bad for many years, um, because I would be super hyper, super hyper, super hyper, and everything had to be spotless for 3 weeks, and then I'd crash for a week. I wouldn't get out of the bed, I wouldn't shower, I wouldn't talk to anybody, I would do the bare minimum to feed my children and my husband and climb right back in bed. And that's pretty much how they saw me growing up. But there were a lot of things that I taught them when they were younger. Like, I've always taught them that abortion is not a choice for us. And what I should have taught them is that abortion is not a choice for me. Whether or not that's ever a choice for them is between them and the good Lord. That's not a choice that I should be making for them. And I think as their parent, I tried to instill that value in them that abortion wasn't a choice, um, basically because I want them to be responsible for their own actions. If they're going to lay down with somebody, they need to protect themselves or be on birth control. And if they're going to be irresponsible enough to uh, not do those things, then they should reap the consequences of their actions. But at the same time, when I think about it now at 45 years old, uh, that's you're not when you bring an unwanted life into the world, you're not really reaping the consequences of the actions, are you? It's that life that's going to. Um, and so, abortion's a real slippery slope topic. I feel very strongly about the way I feel for me. I also feel very strongly about the way I feel for others, which is it ain't none of my damn business. None of my business. And it's not your business either unless you conceive the child with the person. It's none of your business. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say that a man needs to stay out of a woman's uterus, because we wouldn't be talking about this problem within a woman's uterus had it not been for a man going into the uterus. Okay, so I do think that men should be part of the decision making, but I absolutely believe at the end of the day, wholeheartedly, that's the woman's decision to make. I would certainly want my husband's input if we ever had to cross that bridge again. Boy, I feel like I've said so much and got so off topic, but maybe I didn't. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. A lot of people do a lot of things in their lives, myself included, and we say things. There are things that I said to people 10 years ago that I think to myself now, what? Why? Why would you have even said that in the first place? And I know the why. The why is because I had not matured in my brain. I had not matured in my self-confidence, in my self-worth. I've struggled with my self-worth my entire life until my husband started getting better. And I know that, for those of you who don't know, my husband was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer back in April, May, June 2019. He started getting sick in April. And um, he's better. He's better. And I know that uh, I played a part in that. It's certainly not me. I'm not the one who did it. He did it. But I know that I helped him, and that's important. That's important. And then I started looking back to other things that I've done in my life because I've always harped on myself for the bad shit that I've done. Like, I always give myself crap in my own head about how stupid I am because I'm not a high school graduate. But the fact of the matter is that even though I'm not a high school graduate, I'm really not a stupid person. Now, there are things I would like to learn about that I don't currently know about. Um, but that doesn't make me stupid. That just makes me ignorant on certain subjects. And I can certainly change that by simply picking up a book and reading about those subjects or taking a class on those subjects. Um, I've there's you guys know that there are certain things in my life that I should feel bad about. I absolutely should. And I should repent for and stuff like that. But the one thing that I feel and the one thing that I feel good about is that with my son, with my biological daughter, and with my tater, my stepdaughter, I've been as good a mom as I possibly could at those times. And sometimes I've fallen short, and other times I've been incredible. And I know sometimes they can't see that, but I can. And I can look back and I can remember and I have so many good memories, and those nobody can take from me, nobody. And so sometimes that's all we're left with, and that's all that we have to hold on to. But when I come in here, and especially now that I have this behind me and I'm in this little space, uh, I have a little area in my life again where I can just come, sit, talk, write, and be. And I feel like I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm probably feeling some sort of way today because I skipped my medicine again last night, guys. I did. And I'm not sure why I did. Uh, this illness is tough. It's tough because I know I need to take the medicine every day. And I know that the medicine makes me better. And I don't know why we as a community, people who suffer from mental health, I don't know why we fight that medication so hard. I'm not sure why I do it, because it's not even a fight. Like, I'm fine with taking it. I just didn't do it. I didn't wanna, and that was my reason. And so today, my head spins a little bit, but it's all good because it's all spinning in a good, positive way, and I ain't hurting nobody. But I am remembering and I'm reminding myself every day that I'm worthy. And I'm going to keep coming on here every day and reminding each and every one of you that you are worthy too. And if you can take that from Buddha and Guadalupe and George the Camel and Buddy Christ and even White Ho Ho there, okay? We are all going to let you know every day that you are worthy, especially Jesus himself. All right, you guys take care and have a great evening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. Good night.